Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome to another episode of Fallout 4's Hidden Treasures. Ladies and gentlemen, this time we are doing the Abandoned Shack, which is going to be located at the edge of the glowing sea. We haven't actually activated yet. If you don't know what the series is, Fallout 4's Hidden Treasures is a series where we explore locations that most people would miss because they are not quest-related. Now, I will do places that are miscellaneous quest-related, like the Jamaican Plain. That's a very fleshed-out miscellaneous quest, although it doesn't have a unique Pip-Boy animation. So leave any suggestions for places that you want to see in the comment section below, and let's get started. So let's move forward a tiny bit so that we can discover the Abandoned Shack. What could be inside, right? It's just an unassuming abandoned shack. So there it is, the Abandoned Shack, and the Crater of Adam is going to be down here, and of course if we go all the way up, Diamond City is going to be right here. So come to this spot if you want to check this out for yourself. Alrighty, so we're in some power armor because obviously we need some radiation protection. Just heard something come out of the ground. Looks like that was a rad scorpion. An albino rad scorpion. Those are actually pretty rare from what I've heard. I've never seen one so far. If it could show its pretty face again. Oh well. We'll just do some exploring while it decides what it wants to do. So let's take a look at the outside of the Abandoned Shack really quick, just to make sure we're not missing anything. There are some radiation barrels, but this is the glowing sea after all. Okay, we have a workbench out here. There's the albino rad scorpion. Let's light it up with my Overseer's... What is this thing called? Overseer's Protector, I think? Overseer's Guardian. I was close. Alright. Let's go into VATS and light this sucker up. And you, my friend... Well, I was gonna say you get a critical, but we exited VATS. Man, this thing... I'm not really sure if I like this weapon too much. Like, the recoil is very heavy. The bonus, if you don't know, is that it fires 2 projectiles instead of 1. But yeah, you can see my gun's just flying all over the place. Alright, so... yeah, 2 rad scorpions trying to mess up this episode. Anyways, let's head inside. We have an armor workbench here, as well as a chair. It says danger radioactive materials, and inside we have a skeleton, as well as Bill's suitcase, installation K-21B key, evacuation plan, and formal hat. So we'll take a look at that evacuation plan in a second here. Nothing there. We have a bed. Obviously we have a trap door in the ground that leads to installation K-21B. Before we enter that though, let's take a look at the evacuation plan, shall we? Evacuation plan. Hello, government employee. With the threat of communist Chinese invasion increasing daily, you may find yourself thinking of what to do in case of total atomic annihilation. Fear not. As a federal government worker, you have the privilege of being locked away, safe and sound, in the very place you work every day. Just follow these simple instructions if and when the bombs fall, and you'll find yourself surrounded by your fellow employees waiting out the nuclear winter. 1. When you hear the alarms, drop everything. Do not bother packing anything, even personal belongings. Everything you need should be waiting for you in your designated safety location workplace. I guess that's why this guy died, because he packed a suitcase. 2. Head to your designated workplace, K-21B. 3. Once inside, should radiation reach problem levels, an alarm will sound. Promptly close the doors and lock them. Do not open again until a second warning bell sounds. Godspeed, good luck, and enjoy your better future underground. Supervisor's signature. Sounds hauntingly similar to what, like, Vault-Tec tells its customers, but this obviously is not a vault. Regardless, let's head into installation K-21B. Alright, let's take out our deliver, let's put it away, and let's move very quietly, at least as quietly as we can in a giant suit of power armor. Okay, we have a locker door. Let's open that. That's kind of interesting. Usually they just let you loot them. You don't have to open the lockers. Okay, what do we have in here? Just a bunch of useless stuff for the most part, although bobby pin box is nice, even though I have the lock-picking perk where my lockpicks do not break. We have an employee 011985TP personal log.
This is government employee number 011. Screw this government bullshit. This is Pazensky. Sirens, they came so fast. And the alarm. The only ones we could save were on duty. Stevens had left to get something out of his car. Stevens. He's gone. We had to close the door before you could even turn around. Protocol said we had to. I could hear him screaming. That was days ago. We're already running out of food. This place was not as well stocked as they claimed. Goddamn budget cuts. If anyone is listening to this, my name is Jeff Bazetsky. Tell my wife, Wilma, that I love her. Goodbye.
Alrighty, that would be cool if we could find Wilma in the game. Like, I guess she would have to be a ghoul. But yeah, this place is a lot bigger than you would think based on the outside appearance. Okay, so let's keep heading down. It looked like there were multiple levels. So far, I haven't seen any terminals or any notes or anything like that. I mean, I've seen terminals, but they're busted. Oh, who is that? That looks like a synth. Okay, but with this character, I sided with the Institute, so I don't think they should be attacking me, right? I think we'll be free to peruse this place as we see fit. Yeah, so far, nothing really, though. Let's see. We came down from some stairs there, so let's go into this room over here. We have a tripwire on the ground. Let's deactivate that. Okay, we also have a Tesla arc. We'll disactivate that. Still no signs of terminals or notes or magazines or anything. I'm trying to keep a keen eye out. I do know for a fact there is something very valuable in this place, though, so don't worry. It's not going to be like we get to the bottom and there was absolutely nothing. Although it would kind of be fine, right? Because we did find, like, a holotape, and obviously this place is pretty cool. Hello, Synth Patroller. Okay. Luckily, I sided with the Institute, like I said, so we're not going to be fired upon. I'm really surprised that there are no terminals, though, so far. I mean, there's a ton of them, but none of them work. It's really odd. Okay, let's see. We came from that room over there, so it looks like we are good to go to move down to the next floor. So let's go down here. Is this the final floor? It looks like it. It also looks like there's something very interesting in the middle there. A big console. Okay, we have a bunch of Protectrons. And here we have a full set of X01 Power Armor. Now this is going to suck for me because I'm collecting all of the suits that I find, so I'm going to have to basically get in this one. As you can see, it's a full set of X01 armor. Bring this back to Sanctuary and then come back here and bring the Brotherhood of Steel Power Armor suit back to Sanctuary. But yeah, this set of Power Armor is scaled to your level. I believe you have to be 28 to 30 and above to find a full set of X01. If you're not that high of a level, you'll obviously just find a lesser suit. But very cool, of course. We'll keep moving, see if there's anything else we can find. Obviously, we have all of these Protectrons, like I said. Here's a trunk with a whole ton of ammo. Wow, look at that. Yeah, that is a lot of ammo. We'll also take the ported 50 caliber sniper rifle. Okay, anything else in this little corner? See a military-grade circuit board. Looks like that's going to be it. There has to be at least one terminal to activate those Protectrons, right? What do we have here? Nope. Okay, how about this main section here? There's a terminal, mainframe terminal. Go ahead and unlock that. And yes, I see that magazine to my left. Okay, Federal Surveillance Center K-21B shutdown initiated, mainframe in power save mode, maintenance operations. Okay, current status offline, system reboot recommended, initiate system reboot. Something tells me that it's going to say power failure or something. Warning, rebooting systems will reset function to factory settings. Some functions may not respond as expected. Yes. Okay, current status online. Reactivate emergency elevators. Looks like that's just going to be a shortcut back to the top. Okay, I think we've already been through this, but deactivate robot sentries. Yeah, let's go with that. Function offline. Please contact your system administrator. Well, that's not good, is it? Okay. We had something else, but it's giving me like an infinite loop here. There we go. Database network offline. Database network access is granted to authorized personnel only. Interesting. So maybe we can find like a little key card or something. Okay, here we have a U.S. Covert Operations Manual. Hold on. Protectron's trying to kill me. Permanently more difficult to detect while sneaking. Not the soldiers you are looking for. Obviously a reference to Star Wars. Okay, let's get behind some cover here. And the Deliverer is not going to cut it, so let's take out the Overseer's Guardian. Yeah, look at that recoil. Oh my god, that's not me. Trust me. That's just like this this weapon. Looks like we are going to need to use VATS here. Because outside of VATS, this thing's just way too inaccurate. Although we can just, like... Yeah, even if I'm just lightly tapping the firing button, though, it's still incredibly, like, recoil heavy. Okay, so I think we still have some more enemies, and maybe not. Okay, looks like that's actually going to be the only 2 Protectrons. Right, so let's just double check everything, make sure we've gotten everything. We'll loot the Protectrons. Okay, there should have been another one. There you are. And I think that might be it. Obviously, we've activated this elevator here, which is going to take us probably back to the top, although I don't really see the reason for that. There are only 3 floors. So we'll reach the top, and then if that's it, we'll end this episode here. But just to recap, we found a whole bunch of unique stuff, including a note, a holotape. Oh, hold on. Federal Surveillance Center K-21B. Okay, it just leads us to an outside location. Wow, I didn't even notice that bunker. It was right behind the abandoned shack. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, well, that looks like that's going to be it. So just to recap again, we found a unique note, a unique holotape, a U.S. Covert Operations Manual, and, of course, a full set of X01 Power Armor. Thanks for watching this one, ladies and gentlemen. Leave any and all suggestions below. Again, I will cover locations that are not quest-related. Miscellaneous quests are okay, but if they have their own unique Pip-Boy animation, that's not going to cut it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.